Hi, ladybugs. How's everybody doing? I have been watching some history documentaries today. I love history. History is so interesting to me. I love watching documentaries of ancient Egypt and the Titanic and other areas of history like King Henry VIII, the Tudors. Love, love, love history. History is awesome. I know a lot of people are not into history, but I love history. I don't talk a lot on here about religious stuff, but I just want to tell you that I believe in God, and I believe that there is a that Jesus gave his life for me. I know that in my life I should not be here. There were many times that I should have passed away. I shouldn't have made it, but I did, and I'm happy. And I didn't think that was possible because for 30 years of my life, I was miserable. I was alone. I was sad. Didn't have anyone to turn to. And in the end, God brought me to my happy place. I just can't believe that there's nothing after this. I believe that God makes a way for us if we accept it. Here's little Nyani. And that by accepting that way, we move forward in our lives. And that if you're unhappy, pray. You can be happy. You can find your happy ever after. You know? It's important not to get bogged down in the humdum of life. Do you know what I mean? Like all the things, little things that go wrong and all the things that hurt your heart. It's important not to get pinned down in that, because there are little miracles that we see every day. I had a moment a couple days ago. I bought this basil plant from the supermarket and I brought it home and I was sitting out on the deck and I was just looking at it and smelling it, and I thought, what an amazing thing this is. Like, think about it. The beauty of plants, the beauty of nature, and the fact that everything works together in a plan almost. You know what I mean? Like that basil plant, it doesn't have to smell as good as it does. It doesn't have to be as vibrant green as it is. But it is. It's beautiful. And I think I try at least once a day, although I don't always succeed. I try to take a moment to look at the simple things in my life, my flowers, my dogs, my baby dolls. I before I found Reborns, I was okay, but I wasn't truly happy. And God brought this into my life almost by accident. And these dolls make me happy, and making content for you guys makes me happy, and the friends that I've made in the community that I never would have met had I not gotten into it makes me happy. I just can't think that it's anything other than a designed plan. You know what I mean? It just can't be an accident. These are a little big on you, chickie. And that's how I look at it. This all can't be coincidence. It has to be a designed plan. And maybe I'm gonna, make this content and get bigger on YouTube because there is a message I'm supposed to send. Maybe it's the message of don't get bogged down in life, or maybe it's the message of, find joy where the little pieces of joy where you can find it, because all of us has the ability to get depressed and bogged down in all the things that happen in the run of life, right? We all have the ability to let all of those little things bother us. And they are truly little things. Every day that you wake up is a gift. Every day that you have another day to live with your family, another day to live with your friends, another day to try some really good food, another day to take a trip, another day to see a flower. You can look up in the sky and see how beautiful it is. And if you look at all those little things, it can make the overall image of your life much better. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I think that life is what you make it. And no matter what situation you're in, you can find the beauty in your life. Honey. I find the beauty. I find the beauty in these dolls. I find the beauty in my dogs. I find the beauty in my flowers. And it's really, that's what life's about, because there's always going to be something going on. Think back on your lives for those of us that are older adults. Like, I just turned 50, so I can say I'm an older adult now. But think back on your life and think about what was a time when there wasn't something stressful or something challenging going on. That almost never happens. There's always something, whether it's your car or your dishwasher or a fight with a friend or trouble at work. There's always something going on. And if you live negative moment to negative moment, then what you end up with is a collection of negative moments. But if you live positive moment to positive moment, your life takes on a whole different meaning. And I do believe that what you put out in the universe is what you get back. So if you're putting out nothing but negativity and that's all you're seeing in your life, then that's what you're going to get back is negativity. Here's Miss Ivy Jane. But if you take every moment you can to find the positive things going on, the beauty in the world and the beauty in life, then you'll get positivity back. So it's important for us not to get bogged down in the simple, no, Chuggy, in the simple, stressful things that happen in life. You know what I mean? It's important. Chuggy, would you be quiet? Chuggy's trying to put her 2 cents in. It's important for all of us to remember that even though there's always something going on, there's always beauty and there's always joy in the world. If you look for it. You can find any situation, any bad situation. Hold on. Hey! Stop it! You can take any bad situation and find the good in it. No, Lolo. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every glass can be half full. That's how I look at life. And even when things go wrong, I say, okay, well, this went wrong and we'll fix it. But I try not to get down and bogged into it because that doesn't help, All you can do is look at the situation you have in front of you with the knowledge you have right now and deal with it the best way you can. Here's little Ivy Jane. So try to take a moment today and every day and find the beauty in the world around you. When you're feeling down, I was going to have to do red bows, but those blue bows actually look really cute. Take a minute every day and try to find something beautiful in your life, something you're grateful for. Because it's really important for us not to get bogged down in what we need and what we want, but also to take time to be grateful for what we have. I'm grateful for every one of you. I'm grateful that anybody takes the time to watch my videos. I'm grateful that for every subscriber I get, I'm grateful because it means I'm sending a message of positivity and a message of light further and further into the universe. So that makes me really grateful. This got bent. Chuggy! Sorry. I don't know what she's barking at. She's just barking because she can. So there's little Miss Ivy Jane. And these blue bows look really cute. I was thinking I would have to redo her hair and do red ones, but I really like the blue. But I might do pigtails on her. Let's see. She is the Betty by Natalie Blick. Oh, that's why they're barking, because Angie's blowing off the deck. And they can hear the blower. And they bark when they hear a vacuum or a blower. That's what they're barking at. They're crazy. I love to play with my babies. I know that some people have them as like pieces of art. I do both because while I love to play with them and do their hair and stuff, I do see them as works of art. I'm in awe about these babies and just how beautiful people make them. So for me, it's both. It's a piece of art and it's a reborn mommy situation. Tell me in the comments something beautiful that you saw today or that you thought about. Something that made your life brighter today. For me, it was the basil plant. I just went out and watered it. And I just love the way it smells. And it's so bright green. And it's so pretty. And every one of those plants is a miracle, you know? I mean, the fact that a plant can grow from a seed, the fact that a human being can grow from 2 single cells is just amazing to me. It is beautiful. Life is beautiful. And life is what you make it. So make it good, because I happen to believe wholeheartedly that you only get this one, you know? And you can spend it bogged down in the humdrum of life, or you can live your life as if nothing is a miracle, or you can live your life as if everything is a miracle. I try to do the latter. I try to live my life as if everything is a miracle, as if everything that happens is the most amazing thing. I try to live that way. I don't always succeed. Again, I'm not perfect, but I do try to live my life like every day is a new miracle, something new I can experience. And today is a day that's never happened before and will never happen again. Today is the only August 9th of 2025 that you will ever have. So make it the best August 9th of 2025 you're ever going to have, because it's the only one you'll ever have. Chuggy! Sorry. Stop barking at the blower. It doesn't care about you. There we go. Yep, you're only going to have this day once, so make it the best one ever. And then make tomorrow even better. If there's something you want in your life, if there's something that will make you happier than what you are now, then do it. Go get it. Don't think about it. Don't plan it. Don't put it off. Just go and do it. If it's something that will make you happy, just go and do it. Just do it. You know, if there's a trip you've been waiting to take, you never know. You're never guaranteed tomorrow. You know, you're never guaranteed another day on this earth. So if there's something that you want to do or a place that you want to go, just save up the money and go. Don't worry about everything else. Everything will fall into place one way or another. But putting everything off for another day, that day will never come, you know? There's always a tomorrow, but there will never be another today. You know, this is the only today you're ever going to have. The only day of this day that you're ever going to have. So make it the best one ever. You know, when I'm old, well, hopefully I'll die when I'm old, but when I'm old and I'm on my deathbed, I don't want to think back and have any regrets and think I wished I'd done this. The only things that you ever truly regret are the risks that you don't take. You know? Those are the only truly regrets. I don't even regret my failures, because at least I tried, you know? Trying and failing means I have a chance to learn something and to grow as a person. But not trying at all, there's no benefit to that. There's no positives to that, you know? Not trying at all is just not trying. It's sitting stagnant. So The only thing, remember, the only things you regret in life are the chances that you don't take. Anything else is not a regret. Don't regret the times that you failed. Don't regret, if you tried something and it didn't work out. Don't regret any of that, because at least you tried. You're doing more than a lot of people. Some people will never be anything more than a dreamer. If you want to do something, or you want something to happen in your life, do it. Make it happen. Don't wait till the next day, because you're not guaranteed a tomorrow. There might not be a tomorrow for you or for me or for anybody. So make today the best day it can be and live every day like you're dying. That's the real magic in the world, is when we realize that we have no tomorrow. We only have today. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Every day that you wake up is another gift. It's another chance for you to change the world. It's another chance for you to change yourself, to live, to grow, to learn. And those are all miracles in my book. Maybe I have a very simplistic view. People have told me that all my life, that I have a very simplistic view of the world. And maybe that's true. I'm not going to deny that. I'm a pretty simple person. But I don't know. I just can't see living a life that's constantly about all the negative, Look at this outfit. Isn't it cute? You have to make your life positive, because nobody else will do it. You have to be the hero of your own story. Look at that cutie. We all have to be the hero of our own story, because nobody's going to do it for us. Oh, I did my nails yesterday. It takes me like 6 hours because I have trouble with my left hand. But look, I did my nails. Aren't they cute? So that was fun. I took some time and just sat down and did my nails. That's some me time. Let's sit Ivy Jane down. Oh, she looks so cute. I can't wait to take pictures of her after I'm done with my video. She looks so adorable. I love her in that red outfit. It looks so pretty on her. All right, let's get another baby. Let's see. Who should we do next? Let's do... Let me see. Let's dress Milo here. Isn't he a cutie? Look at that cute little face. I love Mr. Milo. He's so cute. Let me find his shirt. I'm going to put this on him. Actually, let's put this one on him. This one's awful cute. This is a little sailor outfit. Isn't that adorable? Let's put that on Milo. I haven't tried that one on him yet. These are little rubber pants inside. They're not like cloth. They're the rubber. I love the little rubber pants. They're so cute. So anybody got new babies coming or got new plans? Anything exciting going on? For those of you having a birthday in August, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. I hope it's the best birthday ever, and it's the start of the best year of your life. All your dreams are going to come true. I have belief that this is going to be a good year for everybody. And we all can make a miracle. You can make a miracle in your life every day if you choose to. I believe that. And hopefully you do too. Because just the fact that you woke up this morning is a miracle. Just the fact that you have this day to make a difference is a miracle. I would like to change the world, honestly. I really would like to make the world a better place. And, probably Reborns is not the best way to make the world a better place, but I don't know. I think it makes it better for all of us. And I think anybody who opens their heart and their mind to it would find joy in this hobby, you know? The problem is that we all fear judgment. And so people, I think, are afraid to get into something like Reborns or give it a try, give it a real try, because they're afraid of judgment and condemnation by others. I know when I first got into it, I was afraid. And I'm still a little bit afraid in the sense that I don't like to take them out because I'm afraid of judgment. Although there is a physical part of that too, which is that it's really hard to carry a baby when you're using a walker. So, but there is some part of it that's judgment as well. I know I shouldn't be afraid or care what other people think, but I do. I think we all do on some level. No one wants to be made fun of or mocked, you know? But I'm happy with my life. Are you happy with yours? Are you happy with the way things are going? Or do you wish things would change? Because if you wish things would change, you just have to change it. I know that's easier said than done, but anything is possible. Today is the miracle day that anything is possible. I had tried to do the Luck for a Million movement where I wanted to send out 1,000,000 pennies. There's Milo. To people all over the world to bring them luck. But like I said before, I was having trouble getting people to send me their address. So I couldn't just send the pennies out, you know? So it was kind of hard. Maybe I'll just look at random addresses and send pennies out, you know? Because I think someone getting a lucky penny in the mail can really help them when times are hard, you know? Imagine you're having a really hard day and you just out of the blue get a penny in the mail from somebody with a little poem that's uplifting. I think that would be great, you know? I'm going to try to do the Luck for a Million movement still. I'm not giving up on it. There's Milo. He's so cute. He looks like he could be a sibling of Ivy Jane. That's what I think. I think he looks like Ivy Jane's little brother. And he looks so cute in this outfit, look. He just needs a little sailor hat. That's all he needs. Huh? Oh, Milo. My lotion boy of wonder. I can't wait to take his picture too. He looks awful cute today. I'll show you Ivy Jane. There she is. There's Ivy Jane. And there's Asha. There's Nyani and Milo. And then here's Ashton. Isn't he cute? He is such a cutie pie. Look at that face. He's so cute. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Remember to make today the miracle that you want it to be. Love to you guys. And you can log off if you're not into praying, but I'm going to say a prayer at the end of this. So if you're not interested, then go ahead and close out the video, but we're going to do a quick prayer. Lord, I pray for everybody watching this video that they feel your grace and your peace, that you can bring joy and love into their lives. I pray that you will help them through any struggles they're having, and that you will lay your hand on their hearts and lighten their load. Let them give their problems up to you, Lord, so that you can help them with it. And I pray that everybody watching has good food to eat, a place to live, and lots of love, because that's what makes life worth living. I pray all this in Jesus' name through Christ our Lord. Amen. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, ladybugs.